going to talk about intervals. We're going to talk about solfeggio. Last time I talked about what the heck is solfeggio. I may not have phrased it that way, but I mentioned it. So on your guitar, you're going to have a bunch of different notes, obviously. But when you're learning songs, you need to know how to sing them too. And today we're going to have to teach the major and minor scales so that you can actually sing along with 95 to 6% of all the songs out there in the world. So what I'm really saying is, in order to just immediately have an instinct for how to sing correctly and on pitch and on key, well, you kind of need to have solfeggio. You don't have to, but it really helps a lot. So solfeggio, and to be able to play the major and minor scales on the guitar. So without further ado, let's go into the solfeggio. So the first thing that you have to do with the solfeggio is learn Italiano. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to learn Italiano, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. When I say solfeggio, I'm referring to a system. That system is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or do, re, mi, fa, sol, le, te, do. You might want to write some of this stuff down, or I can put some information on the screen for you. Okay? First thing you have to do is think of two different scales. The first one being major and the second one being minor. So the first one would be do, re, mi, and the second one, the minor one, would start do, re, mi. So let's either write them down or put them on the screen, or maybe just type into your search bar major scale solfeggio. Now, how do I spell solfeggio? S-O-L-F-E-G-G-I-O, solfeggio. Okay, but the system goes very simply like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. More or less. Obviously, my vocal cords aren't warmed up, but as you get more warm and you've done it enough times, you'll start to sing more correctly. Now, what does that mean? Well, each thing that I sang was distinct, more or less. You have do, and if I choose that arbitrarily, do, that's my do, which means that everything that comes after needs to be consistent. But how in the world am I going to stay consistent? It's very hard. But we can use this to make it easier. Okay, so how do we do solfeggio? How do we play the guitar and sing the major or minor scales? Well, let's just do it. So grab your guitar. We've got our guitar and we're going to go to the 8th fret. So up here, E string on the 8th fret. All right, so this will be our first note, and we're going to say it's C. It is C, okay? So we're going to play do. We're going to call this note that we're playing on the guitar do. And this is going to be for major, so major solfeggio. Now your job is to match that tone, so you want to sound exactly like that note. So hum it. And when you feel ready, say do. So do. The next note we need is a D. So we're going to put our ring finger down on the 10th fret, and that's re. So do, re, do, re. And try to just get used to that distinction. So first one is do. You can practice it before you play, right? So do, 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 re, re, do. And try to make them distinct like that. Challenge yourself that way. Next one is going to be mi. So do, re, mi. That's going to be an E note. So do, re, mi. That's your challenge, right? Sing it before the note, just so you can test. So on the guitar, that was 8, 10, 12. Do, re, mi. If you'd like, we can shift down here to the A string on the 3rd fret. That way it's easier for us to finish the whole scale. So come down here on the A string 3rd fret, and that's do as well. So C. do, re with the ring finger. Then mi is going to be up here on the 5th fret, oh, excuse me, 7th fret on the A string. So mi. Next one is going to be fa, which is right next door. So middle finger on the 8th fret. Fa. Pinky up 2 frets is going to give us sol. So S-O-L, sol. Sol. Then we have to slide up to the 12th fret to get la. La. Ring finger comes down again, 2 frets up. That gives us T. T. And 1 more fret to C up here on the top side gives us do again. So it's do, the high do. Okay, so let's start from the 3rd fret again. I'll zoom out just a little. So right here, 3rd fret on the A string is C, and that's our low do. So we're going to sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And that's it. That's the major solfeggio. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Write those down, okay? C is do, D is re, E is mi, F is fa, G is sol, A is la, B is ti, and the high C is do again. Okay? If you need spelling, it's D-O, R-E, M-I, F-A, S-O-L, L-A, T-I, and D-O again. That's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the major solfeggio. Super easy. Now we're going to switch gears and play the minor version. So some of these will stay exactly the same, others will change. Here we go. We're going to play on C again. So 3rd fret C. That's still do. So do. Ring finger plays D. That's still re. So do, re. Here's the first change. The E is going to become E flat. So we're going to use our pinky here on the 6th fret to play E flat. That's me. So do, re, me. Do, re, me. Before it was do, re, mi. Now it's do, re, mi. Create that distinction. Practice that back and forth over and over again. So do, re, mi, do, re, mi. Really good to sing before you play the notes so you have a chance to, test yourself, okay? So do, re, mi. Next is still going to be fa, so we're going to slide up here. Fa. Okay, so C, D, E flat, F for fa, still the same. Do, re, mi, fa. Next we have sol, also G. Sol. Here comes another change. We're going to play lay with the pinky here, so we're going to play A flat. Lay. Where before we played la on A natural. La. Now we're playing lay. Lay. Okay, so A flat, lay. Last 2 notes, we have B flat for te instead of B natural for T. So te. Before we had T. T. Now we have te. Te. And finally we have the C on high end for the high do. Do. So all in all, the minor solfeggio is Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you go down, it's kind of exciting and good test for you. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Same thing with the major, so being able to go back and forth is very powerful. If you want to try, you go up here to the high C, and that's the high do. Now try going down in the major. So in the major, it's going to have do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now try going up in the minor. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now go down in the minor. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And then go up in the major. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So write these notes down, write the fret positions down, and practice singing minor, major, minor, major, minor, major until you're insane, right? Until you can't do it anymore because you're going to go nuts. But that's what you want. You want to be able to do it on call. You want to be able to acapella minor and major. Acapella means to sing it without any accompaniment, to sing it on your own alone, okay? So practice this solfeggio, practice it on the guitar, okay? And if you want to review the major and minor scales, it might be beneficial. That way you're not playing on one string, which looks kind of elementary, kind of simple. So to make it more, I guess, faithful to the beauty of the guitar, we should play the major and minor scales. So for that, let's actually change notes. For the first one, we'll play C, and for the second one, we'll play A. So we'll play C major and C minor, and we'll sing along, okay? So let's start middle finger on the 8th fret position. On the E string, that's C. So we're going to play the major scale now. You might want to write this down. It's going to go, according to number, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. That's the first octave. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I'm going to keep going with the note names, then I'll give you the numbers after. So here's C, here's D, here's E, here's F, here's G, here's A, here's B, and here's C again. So you may want to write down what I did. 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 8. That's the major scale on the guitar, starting on C. There you have it. So there's C major. Now let's sing while we play. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Keep going. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You might notice that I decided to drop an octave while I was singing so that I didn't crack my voice or anything. So that's a good technique for singers to have, to be able to drop the octave. So what I did was I started singing up for the first one. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then I dropped down for re. So do, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So I just repeated the same vocal line, even though my guitar was playing much higher. And that's something that you just practice. You try to match the tone with what you're playing on your hand. It's actually pretty straightforward. Now, let's do the minor version. So let's go down to the 5th fret on the E string. That's A. We're going to play the minor scale first, with the solfeggio or with the notes or with the numbers, and then we'll sing it. So let's start with note names. A with the index, B with the ring, C with the pinky, D with the index, E with the ring, F with the pinky, G with the index, A with the ring. That's a complete circuit. Okay. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Number-wise, it's 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7. Now let's sing it with solfeggio one more time slowly. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Now we have to keep going. So from here we have do, or A, and we need a B note, so we're going to go here. Oops, that's not quite right. So what do? Here's A, we need a B. It's not going to be the index. We need the super pinky. So we use a super pinky to stretch out to the 9th fret for B. So A, B, then comes C, then D, then E, F, G, and A. And that's it. So A, G, F, E. Let's start from the top. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Now let's continue from this spot. Do, re, mi, fa, sol is down here. Then la is right next door. Then te is up here. And then finally do down here. So in terms of numbers, it would be 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7. Oops, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 6, 8, 5. I think I missed a note in there. Maybe not. Let's go backwards here. So 5, 8, 6, 5. And I think we have, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. There we go. So let's do the whole thing all the way up 2 octaves with solfeggio. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Let's go down. Do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Give yourself time with this one. You not only have to learn the minor scale in the hand, but to sing along as well. So, practice this, practice singing along with the guitar, and it will become a lot easier. All right, I think that'll do it for the solfeggio part. You have a lot to practice with your voice, which is very good for you. And later on, we'll talk about the actual names of those intervals and how you can jump up. So instead of always singing in a row in a serial fashion, so do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on, do, re, mi, fa, and sol on, you can jump. So you can say do, fa, do, sol, do. You can do that kind of thing. And that takes not only courage, but it takes a lot of practice to be able to hear the note in your head before you even sing it. All right, have fun. Good luck practicing.